much more HP, solves a lot of these issues that we're talking about with having to deal with Blade Mail, and this means that he can just pop his Satanic and usually heal up to full. He's got to worry about evasion and disarm. That's the big counter, actually.
Look at that. They find Sylar. The Burrow Strike in. The Yules will come out now, looking for more heroes to come in on wing to decide for the attack. Ice Shards should block this off and does nicely.
They're just dewarding. That's all.
Garter on his favorite Tusk. But here comes Shadow, Ethereal Blade, old 11. He's able to get out pretty easily, cracking shells off immediately and just starts walking.
It did waste his pipe, though.
Her cape. This is dangerous. Yeah, the pipe is up for only a moment longer. E-Home still looking to go back in. They have that gem, or at least they should. Waveform's up. Shadow pops the BKB. The duel gets out. Now, it might be a win coming out for the Morphling and will be good ravage. But there's the Chain Frost again. Using Ethereal Blade up onto the Huskar as well. A-Thon comes in with another Burrow Strike. They want to kill him on him. They'll find it. 2 dead. They buy back on Sylar. Old Chicken still going to work. Link is now in. Static Link, the plasma kill, triple kill. Epicenter comes down. They will find Old Chicken. It looks like no. Up the Satanic, he's healing up. He's able to do some good damage. Now the Adaptive Strike. And he gets saved by the Snowball for now. A-Thon forced away. Burrow Strike. He gets one off before death. They won't go down. Old Chicken. He will finally fall into the Ethereal Blade. And a Rampage coming up. Can he get the double? He gets the double Rampage. Shadow stays alive longer than everybody else. He outlasts all the heroes in the game, and he finds himself a double Rampage. From either of these heroes on EG, but the push is commencing. You have a couple of heroes already in this mid lane. Somebody pushing out top, which of course is going to be Jakiro, and Sumail on the tree line with a couple of illusions.
Sumail blinks into the trees.
That's not good. He has to pop BKB. The Rec Room's going to go. His team will be coming to him, hopefully, to back him up. There's going to be the life drain, and he's out. See you later. That blink came at the perfect time. He could try to turn this. The rest of his team is looking for the pincer, now backing up a little bit. Unstable will go.
Oh no.
Get the
Don't get that invis.
Oh, Old Chicken takes it from him right under his face, then proceeds to just whack away at Sumail.
They're so committing for this kill.
They're
but
just
the rest of E-Home
play the Benny Hill music. They're actually going in all for this. They actually might get this kill. He's so low. They need one right because they get him down finally. A huge pickup, but here we go. The call on to 2. They're looking for more. The dunk number 1 from Universe. Old 11 might be next. Chris coming in. Nature's guys will go through on the other side of the fight. Arteezy, Speedy, looking at this Titan's Alchemist. They've lost both supports. Now Universe life drain, but he does stay alive. The
burn,
Nature's
baby,
guys,
get the
the
burn.
Radiance Burn will take him down. Old Chicken finds the double kill. Alchemist getting lower and lower, but there's the Chemical Rage. Zai in trouble himself. The Ice Staff now done. The Living Armor coming out. Can he stay alive? The Dual Breath. Old Chicken wants to kill the Yule Scepter. They'll find Spirit Protector, and now Zai and gives away a triple kill. 4 dead. That was the clowniest fight I might have ever seen.
Oh, Sumail. Normal, so it's more worth it for us to dodge fights. You kind of think about it that way. At Venom, though, looks like they're going to be caught potentially by NP. NB always on the back lines and searching for that one pickup because he's got the Aegis.
He is alone. He's going to get Burrow Struck, and I think he still has his Aegis, but not for much longer. It's gone. The rest of NP are going to rotate it. Venom staying around. They still want to fight this, it looks like, but Dara's trying to decide. Disruption comes in defensively. Stomp's still not there yet. They will come in. So they're first. They will catch up the Luna. There's going to be the God Strike, the Stormhammer. They break down the Luna almost instantly. Skylark on the other side. X-Mark, SPG being caught. So far, it's the Warlock down. He did have his ultimate, but he couldn't get it off. SPG will be next. Starstorm. NP's not there really to fight. There's the Hurricane Pike coming out from Thug. Another Stormhammer. Can AUI do this on his own? Burrow Struck. They might be able to take everyone down here. AUI's getting low. They pop the ultimate. Ultra kill for Thug. Can he find the Rampage? The Yule Scepter is up. Envy's X-Marked. He does not have his Aegis anymore, and he will just go down. Rampage for Thug. All 5 dead. The pause comes out instantly afterward. What a fight for Advenom.
Are not going to equalize this game when you have 2 exposed barracks. Once those fall, there's almost no way they defend.
I'd like to personally congratulate Wings. Oh, maybe I'm speaking too soon. I was going to congratulate them on their 2nd tower of the game, but that's not going to happen until getting straight to the arrow. And they pounce. NP almost take out the Juggernaut. 1437 almost had him with the spin. They need a little bit of damage, but they can't quite fight him. SPG, he's looking for it. They blink forward. They're actually going to run into Clockwork. They manage to get him. Manta goes out, and Shadow pops through the ward. He's almost alive. He gets a little bit more, and now he's hurt. He's going to man up. He takes out SPG. He's going to get NP as well. 4 dead from NP. Wings, somehow, some way, they keep Shadow on the brink of death, but they don't let him fall.
I almost would have wished he went to base rather than the tier 1. I don't think he expected to take that much damage, though. And Old Chicken off to a great start here, 9-3 versus the 9-7 of OD. So OD actually denying better right now, but In a couple more levels, I think Pugner can get it.
Oh, dual breath. Styler might be in trouble. Did he actually get hit by it? Looks like he did. Still taking a lot of damage. Basically, I'm trying to juke his way through and get this kill. The Shadow we're dealing about. And look at the rot. Go to work. The loosing the hook connects. Fairy Fire's there, but it's not enough. And whole bottom getting turned on, but Faithion is out of mana, and all of a sudden Styler's at full HP after that Shadow Word. Fatal Bonds will go. This should be a kill. Can the Rock get there? They have another Lucid Beam. Looks like they might not find him. The Creep's taking a lot of damage, of course. He actually used the tree to Bob Ross him. Oh, again. Oh, impressive play.
And the heal wasted as well. Jakiro able to get the kill. What a sick play from the Night Stalker. Stopping.
Hector can really do in this meta.
Yeah. But I dare say they perfected it in a lot of ways. They're looking for the MSS kill. He's got to roar this.
Oh my god, the push! It puts Shadow up onto the cliff, and he doesn't have a way out of this one. Faithion is dead, and they're going to throw the Golem right on top of Shadow. Sunstrike lands as well. He's going to man-fight up against the Golem, but they have the vision to be able to beat him down from the low ground. Shadow's just stuck there without the rage, and he will end up going down. MSS, the perfect timing to throw that Primal Roar right as the Life Stealer pops out. Gets a rather fortunate push to the high ground that nets them 2 big-time kills. Up a bit in the jungle, but he will join Blink in right-clicking down this tower. NP not going to give it up without a fight. They've already popped the Moonlight Shadow. Wings have seen it, and they'll walk away, biding their time. At 1437, he's going to fight his initiation onto Blink. They're going to bounce to Black. Blink is the target, but at the same time, Faithion managed to jump to the Control Ranger. He's going to be able to take him out with the battery assault. A carry for a carry, maybe living armor. No, he's good. AUI making the distance. Shadow hoping to be able to get a little bit of more, but he can't quite get there. And now it's Kite City for NP. They're going to be able to run down Faithion as well as Shadow. Just a little smooth footwork there from NP. Envy even picks up the extra kill in the back line. Innocent dies next to his own tier 1 tower. It seems nothing is safe for Wings as NP strike hard.
He's able to compete with the top farmers. It's amazing, really.
Smoke coming out from eHome. They're wrapping around. Wings do not have their entire team here. They're missing the Lich. They are missing the Razor. Shadow. Smoke break. He waveforms the Theater Blades. Replicates out. Shadow with the presence of mind and the vision to be able to get that kill on the Jakiro. He picks the perfect target even when they're all clumped up. Innocence now.
About tower range towards their actual Rax area.
The Aghanim Scepter does give them some good vision.
They're trying to bait the ward, I think. Watch, Witch Doctor's gonna hit. Here comes the hook.
Yep. They will find a Night Stalker. It's not what bottom wanted, but they will find something Ice Path. Astro will come out, at least avoiding some of the damage when he's in the base. And there's the Eclipse on top. Faithion, we'll see you later. Flame Break. Decrep done. 57. BKB did go for Blank. Another good hook, but even though it was accidental, it still works out in their favor.
That was amazing.
GG, but Alliance. They're setting up for a gank top lane. This could be huge for them if they can find Sumail. They're coming around, they're wrapping up and looking for some potential initiation. Sumail very close to the tree line, knows that he can get caught out here rather easily. Here comes Hanskin, they need a telekinesis, but Sumail rather quick, of course, with the boots of travel. No even Wex used. Now he pops it off the extra move speed. They might not be able to catch him here. However, EGM nearby, the cast will just bounce through. They do get the spell steal, it's Forge Spirits, but they break off pursuit because guess what? Everyone from EG is coming in. The Sunstrike finds it beautifully. Oh man, Sumail just finds another easy pick off, and now it's top tier 2 time.
Massive swing there. The tree ulti was perfect time, especially because the Light Stealer happened to pop out at the same moment. It limited his ability to kill Sven, and Sven got to do whatever the hell he wanted. They're going to take the tower.
They're actually going for it. They might just get Blink as well. What the hell? Blink is almost dead. He managed to get the Cold Embrace out for the Winter Wyvern. That'll keep him alive for now. Eternal Envy and the rest of this crew back up. They take the tier 3 tower, but he still gets it. No! Oh no! The unstable concoction finishes him up, and now they're going to move forward. They know Blink's dead. They're going to force a buyback. They might still get the Rax as well. The Days Beyond comes in. 2-man crush. Then to get a lucky bash onto AUI, but AUI turns to the range Rax instead. Blink is pushing himself forward, looking for the extra kill. They know AUI is dead. They want more. Blink adds an unstable concoction up here in a second. He has vision of MSS, but he's going to go for the Tree Protector instead with the Radiance Bird. MSS is the next target, but with that ice wall laid in place. With the rocket, he's got the hook shot ready to go. Roshan's going to be dying soon.
See if the Clockwork saw. He's trying to block it with his hero since it's invis.
Make sure there's no opportunity for an ace steal. That's SPG with the invis play. Managed to block out the hook shot, and Faith Beyond gets ripped apart by Eternal Envy and AUI. Now they look for more. MSS being distracting force against the 4-man. Wings managed to get ahead of that Earth Spike. Will not go down here, and AUI's found his mark. He goes for Shadow. Unable to get the bounce out of time, but a stolen ulti slash, and 1437 brings one down almost by himself. Finger of death, and an ultimate drop by the SF, even Warlock ultimate, and he's somehow still alive. He makes it to the back lines, and NP do not drop a hero in that team fight. They claim Roshan. They get 3 kills as Eternal Envy picks up the Warlock, and they get Aegis. NP, a full recovery from them after a minor stumble in the top lane. Pass the cheese over.
Classic top. Oh, this could be a giant fight top.
Uh-oh, Sumail on the front line here. Maybe Advenom can get the jump. The smoke gets broken. They know something is awry here. Back wall on 2 to get it started. Sumail pops the BKB to start off this fight. They're going in on the Darkseer. He drops the hammer, destroys the Riki, kills the Shadow Demon as well. It's a disastrous fight for Advenom. 3 die almost immediately as EG start to back out and reset things. BKB pops for Madara as he runs, but Universe gets the stun complement to that Spike Carapace. Torrent off the mark. Boat will not be there either. X does not come through. Compliments to the Yules, but they've got the damage. No escape for the DP, and an ultra kill for Sumail.
Yep, luckily that fight was top, so they can't push it in quite yet.
Into the Avalanche here. It's going to get X'd up. Old Chicken, though, it's going to be moving in, and I think that's enough to deter complexity.
Now, though, is the question. It doesn't last as long as it used to. But 5 to 6 seconds downtime, and here it is. They're going to go for this, I think.
Warlock's doing what he can, though. The Illuminate. God damn.
So low, but he's got so much.
The heal coming in. Legion Commander trying to buy some time. Blinding Light coming back in. Fiddle's doing exactly what he can. There is going to be that Purify coming back in. The duel in the back lines onto the Batrider, but the Fire's doing a fair amount of work. There's the Chaotic Offering and the Guardian Angel. Right now, Cole, they aren't losing a whole lot here. Monkeys juking and jiving, keeping the rest of Evil occupied. There is going to be a charge going to connect onto 2. Z-Freak, he's got pretty much no mana, is able to cast out whatever he can. The Torrent comes in, connects onto Garter, and Cancel. He's getting low, but the regen, it's enough right now. It looks like he will be able to get out alive, so Complexity don't drop anyone in that fight, and everything from eHome is dumped out.
You totally read that. eHome would have smoked around, possibly approaching the mid push from behind. They're still going to do that, but the tower's already dead. And a double damage on Morphling. They can actually maybe fight this, trying to get him to duel it.
Yeah, there it is. The duel on the replicate. Waveform, and he wants to fight too. Even without it, they'll find a kill bottom. And here comes the Snowball Ice Pack. He does have that strength for it. It might not be enough. He's taking a lot of damage. Huskar really wants this kill, but Toggle comes out. Waveform, it's there, but there comes the life break, and Old Chicken gets a much needed kill. Oh, here, Beyond, they have the plasma field that should do the job, and it will. They actually get a double from Blink after rotating down bottom, getting the Tide Hunter. Here's the Macro Fire Ice Path, not connecting. Blink still from the low ground. Blink up from Faith Beyond. He really wants something on him. Burrow struck, but there's no follow-up. Not yet anyways. Old Chicken, life break back in. That's pretty dangerous. Here's the Chain Frost. Can he toggle in time? Absolutely not. Another Chain Frost bounce. A double kill, and Sylar might get caught. There's the track up. He's got some good move speed. No mana for the Shuriken. The Janata's there. Right-clicking. It might be enough. He's sitting at 20 HP. Blink is time for the tier 4s. He won't get it. Oh my god, he doesn't get the kill. He was so low, and Blink is now getting snowballed on. He's at half health. The Warriors Punch Wings have gone too far. Blink, Bjorn's up on him. They just need one more auto attack or damage, and he will tick down. Tusk gets the kill, gets the dominating spree. Oh, he went for the tier 4. He went for it all. So that's very early in comparison. In comparison to last game with 747, excuse me, who took him a while to get there. He didn't ever get there. There's a fight breaking out potentially. Blink's going to grab the arcane, but there's the Burrow Strike. They might be able to bring him down in time. He's low. Finally will drop. It's going to be the Mystic Flare that does the job for Pancake. They're on the hunt. Ice Ice getting caught by a Fire Blast. There's the Omni Slash. Finally, FTL might find a good fight here. Good snowball. I don't think he'll be able to get away. He's going to go right to Beast. That Walrus Punch. That'll be onto 04 Burrow Strike. Almost catches the Lucid Beam. Hook shot. Counter initiation. 4-man Cog. The Glaive's bouncing through. Sand King in trouble. They actually are taking so much. The Epicenter though. Trying to finish this off. Luna. Shadow will finally fall. 5 dead. The counter initiation is not there from Wings. And they'll take the ancient stack of Pizza.
Oh my goodness. And they've reached, so they don't get their own stack, but they're going to take this one. And what a...
Waiting out one hero from NP to show himself farming top.
Envy not taking the bait just
He's
yet, though.
close by. Martin's going to find him. Rolling Boulder. Envy knows he's in trouble. They have SPG nearby. The Shadow Word's going to come out. It's the Fatal Bond first. He's low. Not dead yet. They can't bring him down. The Magnetize is taking the Earn charge as well.
Bit more.
He might be able to heal through this. It's so close. The Magnetize.
Oh, got him.
Dropped. Oh my god, that almost actually kept him alive. That Shadow.
Like, he's still quite a ways away from it. He might just have to try and rely on Silver Edge and take a risk.
Yeah, I mean, they got to focus down even more here. FDL, it just seems like there's...
Oh, that dagger!
PA, please relax. At least give him a shot.
Blink Dagger on Lin, plus having Omni Slash and Cleave.
Well, Hanskin's pretty close to a Blink Dagger, so this would be a great kill to get. It would really start to slow down the Lion. Monkey's getting in there, looking for that Thunder. Will be able to find it. Wild Axe is flying through. Lion looks like he should be a dead man there. Will get cleaned off, and that's going to be some well-deserved gold going to the Terrorblade. Chaotic offering that would be super dope, but
yeah, exactly.
definitely hard to execute.
They've got really good, like, it's a somewhat single-core Terrorblade, and he's facing up against two heroes that have Cleave. You know, and that's a little bit risky.
Ooh, oh, they're going back in here. Nice little Earth Spike, and there is going to be a nice Torrent as well. Looks like EGM getting very, very low. Purifying Flames by the Oracle. Not going to be enough to save him there. Warlock goes down. Z-Freak now stuck between two very unfriendly heroes. Monkeys comes in. Is Z-Freak actually going to get out of this loadout? Looking to switch targets here. They want to go in onto Monkeys. Torrent does hit. Now Hanskin running for his life. Oracle just going with the right clicks, and Swindles can finish off another.
Monkeys the juke!
Oh! Quelling Blade saves the day, and he's able to TP out Loda, meanwhile focusing down Swindles, and with this Fatal Bonds, maybe they can get him down.
Yeah, it looks like it's tied to the Siege Creep. Siege Creep has a lot of HP, so not much that poor Swindles can do about that scenario. But
going to be super amazing. I like that they have a Timbersaw. Weaver's pretty good, and his Sylar, he's been playing amazing. But I'm worried about their late game damage output. But I could maybe say the same thing for Cole.
Nice ward there coming out of eHome. They've got some vision here. Two of their players still smoked up. They try to actually go for this here. Swindles,
yeah, they will.
The Ogre comes in. I mean, it's real tough to go against an Ogre, and you've already got Z-Freak with a fair amount of control, and it's level 1.
They want to lift, I think, Z-Freak or Cancel would be the best. Easiest heroes to kill. Can't be Lifestealer. They're just waiting to eat a tree with Rubik and go for the lift. I think they can do this.
Very similar to game number 2, and Complexity there did take first blood and 2 kills.
Alright, they gotta go soon because Cole's about to leave.
Alright, they're really going for this. There they go. They're gonna eat through the trees. Looks like Moo gonna be who they're chasing after. They go for the lift, and looks like he's gonna be able to get his rage off here. They're going for the body blocks. Are they gonna get it in time? Ogre tossing out some damage, but nice Torrent by Z-Freak. Might keep Moo safe for now, and it looks like this gank is all but over. A couple more right clicks. Tossed out onto the lifestealer. The Bug doing some work here. Oh, he's trying to stop and get the Bug down, but the one more right click from Lanham secures first blood for eHome. Really unfortunate for Complexity there.
I think he actually canceled one of his animations. I thought they would have had the Bug killed.
Try to control the rest of your lines, or do you try to get the control heroes out?
I mean, definitely kill the AM. Use the Diffusal Blade to break the link or the repel and go for the kill. They've also got Ags up on the Tiny. He also has a DD picked up from the best Tiny items in the best Tiny.
Oh, here we go. Blink forward here. Really strange initiation from the Legion, just trying to make the fight happen. Sylar coming back in, gets the kill of the Swindle. Now,
really bad for Tiny.
In some trouble. Tiny gonna get bopped around here. The Pope coming in. No, isn't gonna be a hero of both. They do get the Spear Breaker down. He pies right back in, and there's gonna be Manta from Sylar. He's gonna be looking back up to the high ground. They're focusing down Old Chicken now. He's gonna get X back in. They should find a Legion kill here. They focus the Omni Knight down as well. It looks like it. They buy back on the Tiny, and Tiny should be able to get himself right in. They buy back on the Omni Knight as well.
They've got creeps in
They're
their
going
face,
for the tier 4s. Cancel, not messing around here. Sylar moving in. There is going to be some tier 4 damage coming in. The racks are down on the side of the Radiant.
Alright, Diffusal's used. They can kill him.
They're going in. Sylar into serious trouble. The Guardian comes up trying to buy them 50 times. Garter comes in. The charge connects with the Plenty. There's going to be a flame break coming back out. The Abyssal drops. They break that Diffusal. He's going to be mana leaked up. And now that Lincoln's gone as well. Monkeys forever taking serious damage, but Cancel. Can he focus down Sylar? Can he trade possibly? I don't know. The Alchemist, he cannot afford to go down. He tries to Hurricane out, but will go out. There's going to be a buyback onto the Alchemist to get himself back in. Moo looking to turn this around. Flipped all over the map. And now there is going to be a stun coming back in. Warlock Golem is dropped, and it looks like Z-Freak might be the only hope. They are able to get down the Omni Knight, and they're just now focusing down the Golems. They can still move forward. Z-Freak gets the X off onto Sylar. He's going to have his Lincoln back up in 1 second, but can they focus him down? The Torrent coming back in. The Lincoln top. Is this going to be it here? They are going to be able to recall it everything they need, and it looks like they're going to be able to kill the anti-mage, the tier 4s.
I think they got it.
Complexity have done it here. Good game called out. We're going to a game number 3.
man, what a fun game to watch. Cole on the back foot because of how farm the anti-major was, but eventually their nukes and their stuns and their early gank got them to a point that they could actually beat the one superhero.
Vision, Skylark's still ready to go. His lasso is up, and he's still doing just fine, honestly. Crest is up, attrition. Yeah, good rage in time. There's the last play down. AUI with Lotus Orb is there. Can they get him out in time? The rage comes out. They get the roar as well. He's actually barely alive. It looks like he might take down. He's solo, forces away. He's sitting at 40 HP. He narrowly makes it away. The Shadow Ward will come out, heal him back up. Again, the Rack's still alive in that mid lane. Ad Phantom, they have buyback on Thug. The Gas up into 1437. AUI looking for a Magic Missile, trying to right click Vidar. He has the rage going, open wounds as well. Magic Missile back off cooldown. SVG backing away. Still no chaotic offering after just using it. And he pops the static with Magic Missile. Oracle will fall first. AUI doesn't know. Going to work at Vidar. He will not win this fighting him. Maybe he will with the help of Envy. Turning his attention as to say he'll fight him next. And it looks like Vidar will finally get the Aegis, but that's it as he goes down. No buyback. Dead for 66 seconds. Just too much damage from NP, too much survivability. Skylark and Thug are on the run. Thug just buying back. Classic Shield will hit him up. He should have his Astral. He's going to force it to the high ground, swap back onto Skylark. They get the match with 12 as well. Beyond godlike for AUI 2000. Thug dead for 82. That almost certainly has to be a cap.
I think NP are so good at being able to suffocate out the enemy. In situations where they play greedy and they pick up the Sven Invoker, they really play this really nice defensive style, always punishing desperate actions where they try and, stop the ancient stacking or something like this. And it's a very similar situation, just more offensive in this game, where they pick up the heavy sustained early team fighting heroes and just go for these pushes.
They will lasso AUI into the well. He's barely going to survive, but walks out and dies a moment later. He'll buy back. The tier 4s have been assaulted, one down. The other one's still alive and healthy for the time being. 1437 charging in.
Winning the game buyback, and then the unnecessary buyback.
Yeah.
But I don't know. NP, they've got like 95% chance to win this game, but the buyback is still decent.
Best, no lasso coming out. They will actually find SVG. He will get caught and drop down. Falls Prom is still up on the Batrider, still taking a lot of damage. Vidar and the rest of the crew running into the well. They will find that Batrider, buys back immediately.
Nice
Push Envy back in. Oh, he gets one kill, but it won't be much more. He will fall. He does have buyback. And Ancient taking a lot of damage. Meanwhile, AUI
he's manning up. He's going straight for the throne.
Well, I don't know about this. It's low, but it's not low enough. AUI might just die here. It's so close. He won it. AUI makes it a little bit closer than perhaps it needed to be.
I mean, he dies there. There's no buyback.